I am sorry for the technical difficulties. Let's see who hops in here. Just tried this. Oh, there we go. Comments, look at that. Hello, Krista. Again, so Adrian, outstanding. So apparently I'm an idiot. I was trying to do it from my computer, and it was my first time doing it that way. I liked the screen setup that was potentially there with the split screen. I am Quack. Hello. So on the image, did I come off grainy? Did it look weird? Did it look lousy? Thank you, Adrian. So it's much clearer here, right? I hope. Maybe. The last one was grainy, right? This one's clearer. Not that I wanted any clearer. You know, this high definition, it shows all the imperfections. I'm like a walking imperfection. Yeah, the phone's much clearer. So, you try something. Normally when I do a lot of Teams calls for my work. I don't give a shit if I'm grainy. Hell, I don't even want my camera on half the time. So half the time I have the lights off, so I look like I'm in witness protection. I just need that little voice altering thing, like it sounds like that, but usually I got to talk. Hell, I'm leading the meetings half the time. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me and getting this set up. This just proves. Here we go, twins here. I need a Mac, and I'm telling you, one of these times I'll do a screenshot from when I do it. Randall's here, excellent. Randall's Little Adventures. We got Mama Bear here. Oh my gosh, we got a party. We got a party going here. So this just goes to show I need a Mac. I think that'll just make this so much easier. Everything will talk to each other. And Pilgrim, awesome. Glad to have you here. It is. I know a lot of us, we're all talking here about 12 hours ago. Twin, I've got something. I keep looking over here. The other day, I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday, Mr. Moore up in the balcony. Hopefully it's not cold and slippery. You don't want to be falling off the balcony. That could suck. No, Twin was talking about in one of his lives. I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday morning, because you were talking about snow and you were talking about camouflage. Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining. Good evening. So I don't know if they make this anymore. I always in the balcony. I've got some camo that I think works for areas like ours that are typically not snowy. Like it's like winter camo, but like I know y'all are dealing with snow and stuff right there. Hey, Moonlight, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. So I'm gonna lean out of view here, ish. I don't know if they make this pattern anymore. It's by 511, and it's called Veil. And as you can see, it has Skyline's in here. Welcome. You can see how it has like the different kind of like off-whites or tans. This, I like this. I picked these up on clearance. Right? So and they have the stretch to them and everything. They've got the pockets. On the back end they have that stretchy material, which now that I think about it, in the check 511. All right, at 511.com. The pattern is called Veil. I thought I had it written on here. Yeah, VEIL camo, Veil camo. It's a pretty wicked pattern. For those areas that, again, are all right. We'll see you, Moonlight. Thanks for popping in. I mean, around here, everything's like in the wintertime, it's just wet and gross, but there's still some greens and browns and stuff like that. This might work. And I think this would blend well, just because you got to figure that snow that's hitting your ground right there, it's also melting, right? So it's not like it stays. It's not like up north. Man, thank you, Pilgrim. Thank you. I think that color works well. So if you can't find it on 511, it might be like an eBay thing. Maybe see if you can find some. Yeah, I do. I think basically anywhere like Virginia on down, it would work. Having lived there, snow's melting away here. Roads are very passable, and your driveway's good. I saw Anthony asking about my dogs. So I've got Harry in here chilling. He's kind of something like a pimp. Stella is outside with the missus, hanging out, hopefully running off some of that energy as my camera goes off back there. I mean, she's literally running around in circles, wearing out the battery on my camera and my phone. All right. So I do apologize for the delay. Thank you all. So I saw your question there, Martin, about I wonder how it would look with night vision. That would be interesting. So I just got when I got them, I just got the bottoms. Just the pants, and I picked up a couple pair because I got a good deal on them. And I wanted to try them out, see what they are. They have, they're like a BDU where you can tie the bottoms off, so you could blouse them or whatever. I don't like that. I just cut them out. I don't want to deal with them. But they work well. Pilgrim, you had snow? So, I was hoping Brewhouse would be here. I would be curious as to his plan here. But I have two beers. I think I already showcased the one. We're going to talk about it again. St. Arnold's Grand Cru. This one is high octane. It is aged in bourbon whiskey barrels. It's either 16.8 or 18.8. I'm thinking 16.8. Brewhouse not late enough for I thought he was off today. Or does he have to go back tonight? I know he works nights. So I'm a twin. I'm pro spring, summer. Well, maybe not summer, because it gets hot. It gets damn hot here. ready for not snow. Oh my gosh. So I cracked that open, and I'm about, okay, my nose is here, the bottom. I'm about that far away from the bottle, and I can smell the bourbon. I'm not even joking. Like, it did the hiss, and I was like, yeah. Now, I can't say that this is the first time I'm having this. Oh, you're right. Yeah, oh yeah, because he went to go. He was going this evening to go pick up his Glock 22. Yeah, he's probably saying, "Screw Andrews Live. I'm gonna do some trigger therapy." Oh yeah, he did. He had to go watch his dogs. That's right. That's right. So, or his son's dogs. So, let's get a good, healthy pour here. Brew House is here in spirit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not sure if you could hear the little bit of carbonation in there. Look at that. It's like jet black. Jet black. This is good. It's about to get awesome. That's what this is. It's about to get awesome. I probably could have let this come to a better temperature. It's still pretty cold. Float down the Tarnoose River, North Carolina. That sounds awesome. We were talking about. He did. So that was a fluke, Quack. What happens on live stays on lives. That one, yeah, it was a bad pour. We had casualties. We survived. Dogs wouldn't stop licking my pants because it tasted like beer. Yeah, we made it though. We made it. Let's see if this says, okay, yeah, so they usually put something clever in the bottle caps. You can't really see it. And it says bottoms up. Always kind of fun seeing what they put in there. Don't get drunk, Twin. I think I think Twin said this morning he was a little too into the sauce last night. Feeling no pain last night, probably feeling all the pain this morning. So here we go. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. All right, this is actually, yeah, I know I'm leaving y'all in suspense before I drink it here. They have another beer called Commitment, and it's usually the beer is kind of a base from Commitment, which is super strong. I want to say the Commitment is like 16% as well, and it is. I've got one. I've got a couple of them. Just to give you an idea, 12-ounce bottle of beer, it's $10. All right, it's expensive. I had to pull some tomfoolery to get these. Typically, I wait for some dumbass to put them in the wrong spot at the store where it's mislabeled, and then I call the store on that and say, nope, I don't care what it scanned at. It was in the bin that said $6, and they usually take care of me because some knucklehead put stuff in the wrong spot. So you gotta take the win. Krista, the art is to get a buzz and nurse it, not to get drunk. I completely agree. So one thing, Commitment is expensive. It's about the same price. It's about $10 a bottle. It's yeah. Now they have some other ones that are up in like the 14 range. I've always said, like, from the moment, okay, let's be real. From my legal drinking age, I've always said, you know what? I never set out to get drunk, ever. Never set out to get drunk. It happens sometimes, but I never set out to do that. And so, yeah, so it does become an art knowing when that little voice in your head says you should slow down, and not saying whatever, loser, and then you keep going, and then yeah. So the nice thing about these, only takes a couple. Only takes a couple. So again, it smells It smells rich. I can smell the whiskey and the bourbon. A little bit earthy. No keg stands with the home. I've never been able to drink beer like that. I can't chug beer. You got a minute there, Anthony. It's okay. You gotta, you'll hit that time where you can have a few adult sport pop beverages. All right. It smells amazing. Again, you can see that the head is dissipated. I can still see some bubbles in there. So let's see, Pilgrim back on high dose of edibles. Sorry if I say anything that sounds stupid. Hey, don't worry, Pilgrim. I'll say something stupid for you. We'll be sitting on the balcony together, and old Martin and Brewhouse will be like, well, where do these knuckleheads come from? So let's get in on this. Cheers to all of you in this live, all of you that support the channel. I really appreciate it. I enjoy getting on here and doing this. Thank you. A special thanks to Twin and Mama Bear for helping push this out. I really appreciate it. All of you that have channels, we got to stick together, grow together. I'm a big fan of the smaller channels. Some of these big channels, like the really big ones, they've gone overboard. They forgot where they came from. Let's put it that way. So here's the little guy. Cheers, y'all. That's an eye-opener. I've said in the past, some of my drinks in the past here, where I'll say, "Hey, yes, drunk, yeah, oh yeah, oh yes, we will be drunk." In my best Billy voice, the little creepy guy that rides the, from Saw. Yeah, love those movies. I got your pig drunk. I'm not drunk enough to see pigs drunk yet. I've said in the past, sometimes you can't tell, like when a beer is a higher alcohol content. You absolutely can on this one. It is strong. It's flavorful. It's very palatable, at least to me. I'm sure there's some people that would not like this. I have plenty of coworkers that I try to get to broaden their horizons on beer, and I guarantee you they would pour this out, and then I'd have to kill them for pouring out $10 beer. I'm not beyond that, just so you know. If you don't like it, just tell me. I'll drive over and drink it. Don't pour out expensive beer. Okay, so it's a lot of carbonation, surprisingly high amount of carbonation. Very good, not super silky. It sits in there for a second, but tequila makes you take your clothes off. My wife says that all the time. I don't know why she won't drink the margaritas I give her. It's frustrating. They wrote a song about it. Definitely wasn't me writing that song. I can't carry a tune. Has a very good mouthfeel. Very strong. Very good, very rich, very much a special occasion beer. Actually had some of these set aside for a while. I was waiting for when my dad came to visit, and not to dampen the mood here. I was kind of excited to share a couple special ones with him. So So this one's to Clark, my dad. So cheers, Dad. He would have enjoyed this, but I'm missing a little bit. I'm missing a lot. You know what's best about these chats is all the intertwining of the that's in the chat, all the different conversations. Got some people in trouble here. Martin, why'd you waste it on the pig? That's good. Martin coming in with the only bit of logic. Everyone else is worried about other shit. Martin's like, you wasted booze on a pig? Never met a beer I didn't like. Well, you know what? I've met a couple. I still drank them though. I have this one in my fridge right now. It's a cucumber lime ghost. I drank it. It was very sour, and had cucumber. And Twin, don't get too nervous about me talking about cucumbers. I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, cucumber lime. And you know, it's weird. Like there's that cucumber lime Gatorade that's meh. You know, my son likes it. He thinks it's pretty good. But the in the beer, it just didn't. I don't know. Maybe if I would have added some salt or something, I might have been okay. Yeah, Randall, I've got one for you. Just so you can say you tried it. Like you can literally like take a sip and be like, oh, this is trash. We can put it down range and shoot it or something. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna give it to the people that come over that I don't like. That's the game plan there. So I know, Mama Bear. I can't help myself. That I'm telling you, I missed that live, and I was watching it after the fact while I was rowing, but I mean, I was crying. I just because obviously when you rewatch it, you can't see the comments, and so y'all are talking about it, and I'm like, you know, between that and someone saying that Twin looked like Hitler. I always Hitler was like 4 feet tall. Twin's like 6'8". You know, that's and the mustache, like everyone knows, like Hitler, that like it was that signature little mustache that he had. Like so, you know, if someone has a mustache like that, of course they look like Hitler. So I don't know, but y'all had me cracking up. I enjoyed that. You get some characters on these lives that want to, because it's just open. People just join in, and you know, try their troll. Thank you, trolls. Trolls. That was the word I was trying to think of. These damn trolls running their mouth. You know, keyboard ninjas, as I like to call them. Telling you how you're doing everything wrong. You know, like Twin says, you know, you're gonna hop on my videos and tell me I'm doing something wrong. You don't even have a channel. You know, everyone's so quick to tell you that you're doing something wrong. Now, and it's not about not taking constructive criticism, because you know you should. You should. You need to be able to take that. That's how you grow. But just to be like, oh yeah, you can't do it that way. More than one way to skin a cat. Just saying. So. Oh, you want the beer? Of course, Twin wants the cucumber beer. I'll mail it to you. Oh, gosh. Here, you know what else we need? It's Friday. Well, and Anthony, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you join us, and you know, good nature, and have a good time, and listen to our banter back and forth here. Um, everyone's everyone's welcome here, unless you're a dick. Like, that's kind of my biggest rule. Just don't be a dick. You know, if we're all joking around, it's all cool. But I don't know. I don't like bullies, I guess. So, oh, it's darker than Guinness, Martin. Man, this stuff is so to give you an idea, Guinness, though it's a stout, is running less than 5%. 5% alcohol by volume. Okay, that's good. I can't let that waste. I don't want it to drip on my coaster. Speaking of which, let me show you these coasters I've got. I got these. It's like a leather coaster. I got them as a housewarming gift from a friend. Pretty awesome. I just keep them up here in my office to put. Yeah, it's going somewhere. So while we have, let's see. That's what I was going to try to do. I need to. We're going to try something here. Let's see if can I do it? Let's see. Let me do it. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if people. We're gonna start making some wrenches here, folks. Hold on. Oh, we're giving people wrenches. I meant to do this earlier. Give me some time here. Hold on here. Come on. Hold on. Here we go. I'm trying to be cool like Twin here. Hold on. You guys, God damn it, you guys going too fast. Hold on here. Trying to see who comes back up on here. Trying to get all the there we go. There we go. Hold on here. Oh, no. Down. Hold on. I know it's weird. I got my there we go. Let me do it. Hold on. Okay. If we get anyone else on here, we're going to give it a second. Chris is too sweet to be violent. So, yeah, no, I've been trying to get y'all as moderators here for a minute. I had to have Twin show me how to do that because I'm a dumbass. Oh, God, okay. You can regret this decision later. That's all right. That's what life's about, making bad decisions. That's my wife. All right, so we are going to do something cool here. I think I mentioned this before. This whiskey, Lead Slingers Fighting Spirit. All right. This is the official whiskey for all of us here. Need to find a way to get a bottle and mail it out to everybody. Well, that was the drink. Pour a little glass here. All right. A little more than a sip. But no, and I see you there, Anthony. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would let me. I need to see. Only because of your age, buddy. Um, that would be the only reason I wouldn't give you a blue wrench. Let me just make sure everything's cool with that. Okay. Uh, yeah. So we've got a little lead slinger whiskey. A little cheers to everyone here. Tip of the hat. Can't see Twins comments. That's weird. You should be able to. Can everyone see Twins comments? Huh. All right. Cheers. Let's get in on this. That's good stuff. Quack, is that to I'm assuming you're telling that to Anthony, right? Krista is an angel. Suburban Ninja, what is up? Thanks for joining us here. I'm gonna add you as a moderator as well. So we're doing a couple cocktails tonight. Suburban there. We have got. Let's go ahead and pour the rest of this in here. I'm not even sure if we're going to get to the second beer. Of course we are. No one likes a quitter. Grand Cru, St. Arnold's. It's amazing. 16.8% alcohol by volume. It's a hitter. Oh, for Adrian, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Trying to get everyone on here. Cocktails. Can't go wrong with cocktails. You see that's Suburban Ninja. That sounds something like something that that sounds like something Randall from Randall's Little Adventure would say. You might be doing everyone a favor, bro. To be honest with you. And then of course we're drinking the some of the channel Lead Slingers whiskey. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. So I am eager to hear can you kick out another moderator? I don't know if that's possible because they can just block you. I honestly don't know. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. I actually don't have a Discord yet. Top mod can kick. Say whatever you want. Yeah. What is everyone's plan for the weekend? Anything exciting? So I'll tell you. I don't have Snapchat. It's just this. I should do Instagram and Snapchat, and you can find ACR Protect on Facebook. I started that. That was actually what started things. I actually started a firearms instruction business called ACR Protect about 15 years ago, 14 years ago, something like that. Oh, you go get that. Go get your cow, huh? Nice, Randall. Looking forward to steaks on you. But yeah, so I started out on Facebook. Didn't really have. I haven't had a YouTube footprint for very long, in the scheme of things. I'm like you, Pilgrim. I'm on there kinda. It's kind of a interesting. So I don't really promote the channel too much on there. I should do better. And then because I was for a while when I started doing videos, I'd post them on there. Um, yeah, I mean, I used it to check on some of like family and friends that I don't really talk to that much. I mean, that's really that's really what these social media platforms are about, right? Like a communication device, and then people go weird and do weird shit with them. T-bone ribeye strips. Oh yeah, yeah. Party at Randall's. Party at Randall's. Yeah. So so this weekend here. Yeah. So yeah, it's the I kind of do the same thing, Quack. Well, I don't know. Every once in a while, if I find some funny memes, But I don't even post on there. I just check stuff. I think I posted when my dad passed, just because of the folks that know me, personally on my personal Facebook, just so they'd know, like not to get any attention. You know what I mean? Like some people do that because they want attention. I just did it because it's the right thing to do. And my dad was like the best person I know. I'll never be as good as him. Never. All right. 100 times over, 100 lives over, never happening. Thank you, Anthony. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Randall's gonna be eating good. I'm gonna be knocking at his door. Got any more? Yeah, Randall's a pretty good cook too. He and I gone camping a few times. We throw some stuff on the grill, but he also has a smoker, and I have not had the. See, Randall, that was almost cool, but you hit the wrong button. 8675-3099. Told you I can't carry a tune. Who's all right, Anthony, you have homework. You need to Google 8675-3009. Get back to us. Nice Suburban. You can. Everybody's offended about everything. It was 8. Yeah, I'm a fan of 80s music. I'm sorry, Randall. That was a dig. I was like, hey, man, you were this close to being super cool, but man, that damn 5, it got you. I got to pick up the pace on this beer. Damn. No, you didn't deserve that. I'm just a dick. I was breaking my number one rule. Don't be a dick, and here I was. So what's everyone's weekend plan? If I pick up the pace on the beer, I will. I'll be people be calling the police for welfare checks on me. The family will just leave me. The dogs, Harry's in here. He's trapped. He'll be eating on my ass. It'd be terrible. Mom Bear had to run to the store to get beer. Want some ice cream and gummy bears. I mean, hey, those are 3 of the 5 food groups right there: beer, ice cream, and gummy bears. I'm pretty sure, if I remember that pyramid correctly, like beer and whiskey somewhere near the top, then steaks and gummy bears, bad decisions somewhere in there. I missed something good there. I'd hate to be the person. You know for a fact somebody's begging to get that number. Somebody's begging to get that. We'll need to talk about that later, Anthony. I'm not going to put that on here right now. Gummy bears, ice cream, or wait, beer, gummy bears. Beer free. Oh, okay. Yeah, it took me a minute to get that. What is she? Is she getting you anything fancy, twin? Anything special? You know, from what I can tell, as far as the folks in here, it is pretty safe, proud. I just like I tell my boys, once you put something out, can't take it back. Those of you with daughters, can't emphasize that enough. You know, you put stuff out there. Rotary phone dial. I remember those. I remember rotary phone dials. Yeah, you're allowed. You know, from the balcony, and you know, everyone gets to be a dick. The party line. You can't unring. Thank you. That's it. I mean, so, and I say this more. I say this more for folks with young girls because social media is dangerous, and just like so, like for example, and I'm gonna pick on Krista here because she's talking. If I send a lewd picture to Krista, right? She can. I have no control over that. She can send that to whoever, right? And so like girls, you know, girls get pressured all the time by, it might even be by other girls, by their friends, you know, like it, you know, it's, oh, it's cool, it's okay to show pictures of your breasts. No, you shouldn't, because once it's out there, you have no control of what's, just like a secret. I've said this before. Once you tell someone a secret, it's no longer a secret, folks. No longer a secret. It's just a fact. So just be careful what you share. That's, you know, that's tell that to my boys all the time. Just old people unite. This is a pretty, we're gonna say seasoned group on here. Yeah, you just got to be careful. I get so concerned because there's so many weirdos out there. Right, that there's just too many weirdos, and I don't like to promote violence, but you know, someone does something to, you know, like one of my other rules is, you know, don't do shit to animals that's fucked up. Like don't do fucked up things to dogs and cats, and don't do things to kids. All right, that's kind of my thing. That's yeah, you do stuff like that, you're gonna get me mad. I'm gonna be incredibly violent. I'm gonna come up with very creative ways to do horrible things, and that's how it should be. But at the same time, we shouldn't have our young folks putting us in a position to do that, right? Live by the golden rule. Don't say something or do something. Exactly. Do unto others as you have done to you. Facts. So simple. I mean, you know, that end road rage, right? I just say that I got cut off so many damn times today. Martin Mama Bear wants me to make a patch with a cute. Yes. You know, so I wish I was that cool, Krista. My temper can flare pretty quick, but I try to rein it in like I do, and I try to ease my calm. I'm gonna have like outbursts and stuff like that, but I would buy that patch. Oh my gosh. We had a jail guard who sent a dick pic to a female inmate who he knew was in high school. Oh, no. I'll tell you another rule. Twin don't want a cucumber. Their pilgrim doesn't. One of my other rules, it's just a personal rule, don't shit where you eat. Shouldn't mess around with people at work. It's just a bad idea. It just shit where you eat, it leads to confusion and E. coli. so, so I want to make some patches too. I think that'd be a cool thing. That just some morale patches. Who doesn't like patches? Oh, quack! I live in HR. Of course, I have HR in my pocket. Got to do that. If you're going to be fucked up, you got to have HR in your pocket. Got to know how to play the game. Especially when the rules are always changing. Got to have that dirt. Cucumber weed. They're sounding like some fake ass scientists here. Cucumber weed. There's going to be some hipster that's buying the shit out of that. Like, oh no, it's green, it's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy weed. That'd be a great strain. This is a good damn chat. We're all over the board here. I love it. I love it. God, if you're not, sometimes you gotta be laughing to keep from crying. I'd make a cucumber patch. Every one of my Blue Crew members is gonna get one. That's, if anything, just do it for fun. I'm trying to get my wife to. I agree, Pilgrim. Love these people. To get an embroidery machine. She sews, just so y'all know, and try to make patches, something something cool, just so I don't have to send off to do it. Especially small batch, keep them kind of, I'm not trying to make any money. That's why I got a goddamn job. If you're drinking, let's keep it at least rated R. No X-rated content, please. This is a service announcement. Oh my gosh! All right. So I'm gonna spare everybody. I won't show everyone my pink elephant thong tonight. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm looking at you. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't just creepy, right? Krista's probably left with that one. Let's finish off this whiskey. That's good. That's good stuff. So, weekend plans. No one's ever answered that. Everyone's dodging my questions. It's not the Spanish Inquisition here, folks. Come on. It's supposed to rain here. Like 85% chance Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be doing a little bit of work in the garage. Whole family will be. And then the missus has her birthday this week. Monday. But we're gonna celebrate it this weekend. So we're gonna do some birthday stuff. Who doesn't enjoy that? Probably work on some stuff, some of her projects. Get in the sewing room. I try to be the employee of the month. Thank you, Anthony. I will pass that along. There's a place around here. Suburban. I'm not sure if you recall this place or if it was around. It's been around for a while. I can't remember when you were last in Houston, but it's called Katz's. It's like a Jewish delicatessen, and I think we'll probably go there. That's like one of her favorite places. Whole family goes there. There's a couple quilting and sewing shops that she likes to go to. And we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that this weekend and dodging raindrops. Now, Krista, I do that all the time. I do that all the time in Twin Chat. When you hear me ghosting, it's because I'm working out. That's what I do in the morning. Like I get up, I do my routine. When I'm active, it's because I'm drinking my coffee and doing stuff, and then I ghost for like 45 minutes. It's all good. It's all good. I want her to get one so she can make me some modification. So, Twin, you can probably, Facebook Marketplace or something like that, find a deal on a sewing machine. The 1926 Singer industrial sewing machine. Let me tell you something. My wife started by a sewing machine that was my dad's mother's a cucumber modification. She started on that old school sewing machine, and then like she likes it. She still uses it, but wanted something a little more industrial. She picked up a Singer, more modern, heavy duty, and our special. A Suburban, you're killing me. This conversation has gone sideways. Anyhow, yeah, I think because my wife used to hand sew and stuff like that, just out of I can even hand sew a little bit, but she is if my next live, I will bring some of the stuff that she's made. With her sewing machine, some of the different bags and stuff like that, the blankets and stuff. She made me a camouflage blanket. Now, here's the thing: any type of artist, right? Because I do believe, art is everywhere, and I said I wanted a camouflage blanket, and she made me one. And it was unique. It's not what I expected. Everyone thinks camouflage. They think this shit right here, right? But yeah, I'll bring some of that stuff on here. She's working on different patchwork stuff to make more bags. Different designs on bags and stuff like that, which I think is cool. Not necessarily my thing, but artiste. I'm not. I just try to be. I just try to be the employee of the month. And I usually suck at that because I've been drinking. Yep, she started making quilts. Yep. Just glue Velcro loop on the clothes. You Velcro, hey, do what you can. Do what you can. Like I said, I can't do it. She keeps wanting me to do so. I'll do like different cutting and stuff like that. I'm just, too many horror stories. I'm afraid I'll run my fucking hand over with that sewing machine. Tell me that doesn't sound like a whole new kind of pain, right? Running a sewing needle through your finger, through your bone? Oh, hell no. Funny story. She, not funny. Well, it is kind of. She had one of the rotary cutters, and she had been drinking a margarita. And she was doing a lot of cutting, and she cut off the tip of her finger, and we went to the ER. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Recovered, looks pretty good. So it was. I make it sound like it wasn't like a whole digit, just so you know. It was a chunk, and she's like, hey, we gotta put it on ice. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're not going to sew this back on. But if it makes you feel better, I'll get a baggie with some ice in the part of your finger. And, of course, when I asked the doctor if he'd sew it back on, he looked at me like I was retarded. I was like, I tried to tell her, Doc. I don't know. You want to keep it as a souvenir? I don't know. She's okay. She recovered. It hurt like a son of a bitch, though. It was one of those, like, it was a delayed hurt. Like the adrenaline's pumping right at first. We got it wrapped up nice and tight, got the bleeding stopped. That's, again, good first aid kits, good trauma kits for stuff like that. I absolutely believe that, Quack. Because drinking or not drinking, man, you got to have a sharp ass knife when you're filleting fish, and yeah, man, it just. And especially when you're into it and you're going and you got a rhythm, especially, people that do that, like that are proficient at it, you start to get lazy in a way, you know. Start a company, but tactical clothes for big guys. I agree. I agree, twin. That's you know, they have. She had a full recovery. Other than dealing with my sarcasm, she hasn't recovered from that yet. They do. They you know, there are people like I'm a big dude, right? And I like to do outdoorsy stuff, you know? And it's hard to find stuff that always fits right, you know? It's a bit, and then twin, like he's like, yeah, like he's like, we joked about this, is like a shaved Yeti. You know, I imagine that every pants you pick up that are tactical look like high water pants on twin. Oh damn, Suburban, that's terrible. Twin, I'll absolutely on the next live, I'll have some of her work, some different bags and stuff like that, and some of the quilts. I can show those and do show and tell, show and sell. Armageddon gear, Tiny Town, Georgia. I used to deer hunt there. That is pretty awesome. They make you know, like big and tall clothing. Like for example, like 5'11". I can't remember what their waist size they go up to, but it might be like what, maybe 44. You know, and you got folks that are bigger than that. Maybe even if they're not like fat and out of shape, just big dudes. I've known. Look at football players and shit like that, right? They're just thick people, but they want to do the things, and you can't find the right clothing. Or again, tall folks, and you got shirts that, you know, you look like a Hooters girl wearing it. That's not cool. Extra crotch cover. In this crowd, we absolutely need that. Damn, this beer is good. This is fantastic. Clothing is tough to make. I've been asking my wife to make the Hooters girl. Trust me, Team Quack, you don't want to see me in a Hooters girl outfit. You'll never stop vomiting. Just saying. The what do they call them? The like Boreal jackets or whatever. They're usually made out of wool. They're kind of like a hoodie, and they got the pocket and whatever. I wanted to make one of those because I've got a bunch of old military wool jackets. I think it'd be pretty easy to do. Maybe even line them on the inside with fleece. So, you know, you were talking about that earlier. Prepared Citizens, good for trauma kits and first aid. Because there's a lot of people putting stuff out there. Some of it's good, some of it's not, and some of it's like ridiculously expensive. But again, when it comes to saving your life, you probably shouldn't cheap out, you know. I got a pair of 511 pants, like them, but the model I got fit a bit too loose. And that's the other thing, you know, like you would think if someone, like shoes, right? If someone wears a size 12 in shoes, why is it different? Oh, Randall, you take care. Your nice weekend went to. Shit. All right, Randall, I'm gonna bump you later and see what's what, man. Thanks for popping in. Hope everything's okay. Oh, shoes. Yeah. So if I wear a size 12, right? Why if I wear a size 12, is it not the same between Nike and Adidas or 511 or something? Have you noticed that? Or am I just crazy that shoot, like sizes should all be the same? You know what I mean? If you wear a 34-inch waist, it should be the same all the way across the board. But like Suburban said, oh, I got this and it's too big. How is that possible? It's supposed to be measured the same. It's math. It's all the same. Oh, I missed something there. Click the plus button, Krista. Follow the steps. Pretty simple. You must have sent a link or something. Throw your channels out here. Hey, sell yourself if you got stuff going on. Krista, you can throw your TikTok shop up on here. No, thank you, Martin. It is. It's weird. We're your tactical waiters. I've never been a big fan of waiters. So everyone knows when I was in the Coast Guard. Well, you don't know that I was in the Coast Guard. Anyhow, had these guys that were fishing in the surf. It was cold, and they were wearing waders. I think they were wearing chest waders. They got out too deep, and they drowned. Essentially, they got their waders so full of water and got sucked down and couldn't get that shit off. So just if you wear waders, be careful. Don't go into deep water. If you're wearing chest waders, you shouldn't be any more than your hip. Flex camo. Interesting. With the flex camo there, Suburban. Not sure if y'all heard that. That's Stella trying to kick in the door like the police. She wants in, she'll get in. Twin Arrows, tactical accessories and clothing. I like that. Yeah, no, Martin, it's true. But yeah. Chest waders. So I'm not. You would think they would have had a knife or something. Oh, there you go, Krista. Check out Krista's shop. I don't know. I don't know if they panicked. Like if because usually the chest waders is also like a shoe, and I don't know if they couldn't get out of it. But yeah, and they were with a buddy. Their buddy essentially, like I wouldn't say saw them drown, but they went under and they couldn't get to him. They couldn't get to him, and they were wearing the same thing. So yeah, just be careful doing that stuff. That's why I don't wear waders. Just be cold. Yeah, I bet Prepared Citizens stuff is pretty good. And I know Twin used some of the Bear Independent stuff, right? Did you have an IFAC from him that you used? I know you've talked about that before with that car accident, and he sent you another kit. That's pretty badass. Down the hatch with that one. That nice little film there. I think Anthony said he's making homemade French fries. That's awesome. Who doesn't like homemade French fries? You doing them in a skillet, Anthony? Shit. Trash can over. There we go. Stay. Secret recipes. Who doesn't like secret recipes? All right, so we're going to crack into beer number 2 here. A little cozy. Keeping it warm. Never had this one. This one's a new one. Texas Leaguer Hot Stove Porter. Picked this one up at HEB. They are out of Missouri City, Texas. That's kind of southwest of Houston. Picked it up for $2.49 for the can. Let's see. I've had their Pilsner from Texas Leaguer. Missouri City. So we actually have a farm team here. Baseball, minor league baseball. I'm assuming that's kind of where they got this. They're actually in Sugar Land, and I'm blanking on their name. I can tell you right now, this can is not nearly as strong as the other one. Let's see, get a good pour there. Oh, there. Oh, look at that. Hell to the yeah. Now that is a good pour. Look at that. Good amount of head. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Send me some Pilgrim. Special seasoning. That's what it's about. Got to have those secret seasonings to make good stuff. I think I'm gonna cook steaks tonight. I got some Nolan Ryan steaks. Talked about those before. Found a deal at Kroger. All right, cheers. Let's get in on this new beer here. New to me. Let's see. Folks, that may be one of the best porters I've ever had. If Martin Moore's offering secret sauce from the balcony, y'all need to be scared. Especially, it's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras this weekend. Y'all know where the 3 best Mardi Gras are? I mean, everyone should know the first one. New Orleans, obviously. Off Bourbon Street. Y'all know where the 2 others are? That are legit good? Mardi Gras does mean it's spring, and Pilgrim's ready. He's ready for spring. Up there where he's at, shoveling snow. No guesses where the other 2 Mardi Gras are that are legit. Again, there could be a Mardi Gras in Des Moines, Iowa. I doubt it because I live there. They never. I didn't know about Mardi Gras until my folks went down there for a business trip. They told me, like, oh God, it was just nothing but rich food and beer. I was like, why aren't we there? No. Keep it rated R. Pilgrim moved to Texas. I can't say you'll never shovel snow again, but I can tell you that if you just wait a minute, it'll melt. Quebec, Canada. Oh, come on, Suburban. You know better. You used to live in my area. You know where one of them is. Quebec, Canada has some cool shit. Mardi Gras isn't one of them. Yeah. Twin saved a woman and her sons using a refuge medical. That's it. It's bear independent, but it's refuge medical. Yeah. Tip of the hat to Twin for doing that. I know Suburban was talking about the 2. No, not Florida. Not Florida, surprisingly. I know, I was saying Suburban's talked about, seeing accidents and stuff on the highway. They happen all the time. Having that stuff, I've been in several scenarios like that, and help. Galveston, yes, Galveston is one of them. They're having a big Mardi Gras parade this weekend, and of course Fat Tuesday on Tuesday. The other one is surprising. It's Mobile, Alabama, has a legit, serious Mardi Gras. No, not South Padre Island, though they may do one, but no, the 3 big ones are New Orleans, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, and Galveston, Texas. Yep. And I was reading that, Pilgrim. Yeah, getting a camper. I have a guy that I work with that he actually has a truck camper. He has I think he has like a 2500 series or similar, that size truck, and he has a truck camper on there. And he literally lives at the beach. That's what he does. Just lives on the beach. You know, his camper has everything. You know, it's just him. I think it's him and his girlfriend or something. Um, you know, Twin, that's a tough decision. You already know I'm pushing you to Texas, but and one of the main reasons, besides obviously moi, the the Texas doesn't have the same taxes. No state tax. Missouri has state tax. Just if that's a factor. Watch these guys hunt in Spain. They have that same camo. So I think it was that camo was made by 511. That veil camo. It's a pretty legit pattern. I like it. I might try to find a top for it, you know. But it's badass camo. You know, snowbirds. My grandparents were snowbirds. They, you know, living in Northwest Iowa, they'd go from February till about April. February, March, April. They would go to the Keys in Florida, and they loved it. You know, April, May, ice starts going out on the lake. You know, their back is starting to warm up. Dock gets put in, all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have the ability to do that, especially with different work these days. I don't know what everyone does, but I do know that one thing that that COVID taught us, you know, as far as like a positive thing, a lot of stuff, there's not a whole lot of need to be in an office. A suburban, you're starting to date yourself there, bro. Actually, that hasn't been too long ago, to be honest with you. Mobile, Alabama for the other Mardi Gras. Legit. I was stationed there. I didn't believe it till some of my buddies on the ship said I used to be stationed there. Like, you got to come out for Mardi Gras. I was like, I'm pretty sure Mobile, Alabama doesn't have a Mardi Gras worth of fuck. And I was wrong. You ever been wrong? Happened to me. Good time. That's back when I was young, fit, and good looking. Had a good time, trust me. Good time. God damn. Anthony's coming in with chili cheese fries because he wants to make everybody hungry. You know, but no, kind of going back to the nomad lifestyle and you know, stuff with COVID. A lot of work can be done remote. It can be. A lot of us were impacted by that. A lot of us couldn't go to the office. My job, the stuff that I do, I can be remote. I go to my office across town to support my team. There are members of my team that do need to be in an office because of the stuff they do with their job. I don't need to be in an office. A lot of people don't. So, with that being said, you could live anywhere, right? If you don't have any commitment to be anywhere specifically, you could work remote, and you can live whatever you want. Live in a damn school bus, travel across the country, and you know, however it works out. You park, do some work, send emails, make your client contact. When I say client contacts, or if that's what you deal with, make those connections, have your meetings, get on the road for a bit, or whatever. You know, so if you're in a position to do that, and you don't have anything holding you down, and you want to have a lifestyle where you can go and travel, you should. Life's too short. Life's too short. Speaking of school buses, I mentioned that because I was in the market to buy a school bus one time for that exact same thing. I wanted to buy a school bus and convert it. That'd have been badass. That'd have been badass. I say the four of us, the six of us, the dogs. travel, go do some stuff, you can make a school bus pretty fucking comfortable. I'm just saying. Your daughter works for TikTok? No kidding. That is awesome. Yeah, no, there's so much stuff you can do from home. Yeah, just like Quack said, Pilgrim, you can travel anywhere. Go down to Florida for a while. Be like, I'm tired of Florida. I'm going to go to Arizona or whatever. Chris, I love working remote. Don't want to answer phones. No. Yeah, here I am on a live talking with y'all. I must say I don't like talking to people. Current company excluded, but I spend a lot of time on the phone with my job talking to folks. It's exhausting. Humans are exhausting. That's why I like dogs. Studio apartment on wheels. Telling you, got to figure out your needs. And I don't know if Twin's still on here. I mean, talk about a guy like living it, like literally living in a camper, and with a family. Like that's a challenge, you know. So if you're available, you know, to do that, you know, hey, just go and explore. All right, yeah, no, and I wasn't digging on you there, man. Just so you know, like you can speak from experience. Like you literally said this morning on your live, like, you know, y'all are cooped up in there and it sucks, but y'all are doing it and you get along, you have a good time. But if you could pack up and go somewhere warm, fuck, you know, you'd do it. Come on. So Twins living life, doing the things. Of course, you can't have a mobile homestead. You know, that's a different, you know, that's a horse of a different color. But if, you know, if you're strategic on stuff, I think you could live that nomad lifestyle. I think, especially with connections like on here, you could do that. I mean, Pilgrim, you're up there, the Northeast. I'm just going to put that out there. You could literally travel down the coast and have support the whole way, right? I mean, I'm just talking just in general, but you know, shit goes sideways. Yeah, you still got plenty. You got places in Florida, got places in Texas, got places in the Midwest, you know, out West. You have the connections, you can do that. But it's also, you know, like living that lifestyle. I have no doubts it comes with its challenges, you know. Got to be creative, you know. Not saying it can't be done, just got to be creative. Krista, I should pour another shot for us if you got to deal with people at a call center. But prayers to you, sister. Oh, no. You do have a lot of friends to come visit, Pilgrim. One of them's right here, Texas. If you hurry up, you can catch Mardi Gras. Leave 16 hours ago. You're good to go. That island is about to have Twin Arrow Survival Mag. I'm game. Yep. And so, you know, I want to talk about mags for a second here. I got a buddy of mine sent me some information. He's working with his family on creating a mag, and you know, obviously I was invited to it. What is everyone's thoughts on multiple mags, multiple mutual assistance groups? Quite frankly, I think it's brilliant. I do. I think you should have multiple options there. I think you also need to be sincere to all of them, because you never know. Like if you have a mag that's in the Midwest and all of a sudden some shit happens in the Midwest, like for me, live here in Texas, right? Some shit happens in the Midwest. not to be like doom and gloom, but there's no mag to go to, right? So if you just have all your eggs in one basket, that's a bad idea. You should have multiple options there, but you got to be loyal to all of them. That also means you got to be able to welcome multiple facets into that. So Pilgrim's too stoned to read. Warlord. Hey, Quack, you said it, not me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something to think about. You know, he sent me some information on what he's wanting to do. Wants me to help him out with having some conversations with family and friends. Yep, you need to get another patch there, twin. Yeah, just don't do cucumbers on that one. So said it before, man. Cheers to y'all on the other green, not the cucumbers. But yeah, that's something. That I truly believe that stuff helps people. Helps my wife, helps my brothers. I just can't do it. I can't. It makes me sick, like physically. That's just. Oh, pilgrims in the spirit world. My best impression there. We're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't see us. Have I mentioned this beer is delicious? It's been Okay. No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm serious. I do think it helps people. It really does. I mean, it just there's so you can't tell me that weed is more harmful than a prescription drug that's manufactured. Right? That's all I'm saying. Man, twin, I'm right there with you, bro. Multiple mags, I'm telling you. Yeah, be careful with that talk to text. It might say that you love cucumbers in your rectum. just kidding, buddy. You're the one that wants to make the patch. Again, if I'm not giving you a hard time, it means I don't like you. So take that info how you want. So I'm thinking this evening I'm gonna grill some steaks. I've got some potatoes. And we're gonna, if Anthony's still on here, gonna give some of my trades there. All about so I appreciate that, Pilgrim. It's one of those for some reason physiologically it just doesn't work. It gets me ill. So I appreciate that. And maybe, hey, I'm wanting to try something. I just don't want to be as miserable as I was the last time because I was hurting. So on top of that, true transparency here, due to my line of work, at the current time, it's off limits. So thank you. Truly, I do appreciate that, but I can't. So moderator warn. Oh, Suburban Ninja's going back to his HPD days there. So I stick with my liquid medication. You see the size of that dang chicken? I can shoot that shotgun. I need to watch it. They're making a new Young Guns. I heard. My wife told me they're making another Young Guns. Good movie. Classic. Tropics relax. Hey, here's the thing. Like, seriously, like, life's too short. Find the shit that works, right? For me, first of all, I love beer. I've always enjoyed beer. I really enjoy craft beer. No, you've never. No one's ever been fucking killed by weed. Except for maybe like a gang war where someone was shooting somebody to get their weed. But like seriously, like, but how many people have lost people to drunk drivers or OD'd on fucking coke or meth or some shit, you know? Or like he said, prescription drugs, right? It the system doesn't want you to get better. All right? This is Andrew real talk here. The system doesn't want you to get better. You go to the doctor, all right? So, and I love my doc. I do. For the most part I trust him. But they get the pharmaceutical companies to peddle their wares. All right? They don't want you to get better. They don't want you to fix the problem. All right, so hey, you know what? Andrew's fat and he needs to lose weight. And my doctor says that. It's like, hey, dude, fucking lose some pounds, bro. And that's what I need to do. I'm not knocking that. That's why I row every day and I fucking throw in a backpack and walk and I walk the dogs and I fucking lift weights and all that other shit. We shouldn't, you know, the goal should be to be better, you know, health-wise and get off all that shit. Right? Especially the prescription shit. Now, that being said, sometimes as you get older, there's stuff that you can't control. And sometimes you got to take stuff, right? You got to. But if there's an herbalistic, is that a word? Herbalistic? I'm creating that word. If it's not, I'm not a fucking thesaurus or dictionary, but anyhow. If you can have a close friend allergic to THC, and maybe that's it. Maybe I'm allergic to it. I don't know. It could be. They better, and I agree with you, Quack. They better not mess that movie up. But no. So I agree with you, Pilgrim. If he's gonna make a patch like that, we got to get him some coin. But everyone's goal should be to be better. That's kind of the motto I did with my team at work. I don't really like talking about work, but when I got promoted into the position I was in back last April, the guy that interviewed me, I utmost respect, retired Marine. Guy looks at you every time we're on these calls, these Teams calls. He's looking at me. I swear to God, he's looking at me, and he fucking hates me. But I told him, he's like, hey, why do you want to do this job? I was like, well, two parts. One, nobody else is going to do it. And two, I want things to be better. Not just for me, but for the team, for the branch. I want things to be better. And I don't just believe that in work. I believe that in life. We should be better, right? We should be better people. We should be better gardeners, better parents, better children, right? You know, we should be better. So that's Andrew's little PSA there. Be better. You know, it's hard. If it were easy, we'd be living in that fucking Demolition Man movie. He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Just saying. Fucking 3 seashells. I probably say that to my wife once a month. Oh, she doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Good movie. Good movie. So, we're going to wrap up this porter. Take another look at that can. Hot stove. Texas Leaguers. Missouri City, Texas. Doctors are snake oil salesmen. I'd say Twin hit it on the head. Most are. I think there's still some good ones out there. I won't categorize, you know, you can't, Expendables. We are still going strong. Randall, did you get your shit figured out? That's not a dig. I'm just making sure you're okay. Eat right, exercise, touch grass. Your life. Not saying Twin's the master of all knowledge, but hey, you that's it. Eat the best you can. You know, do what you can. I am no poster child of fitness. All right, but you know what I do every single day? I row. I row. I have a rowing machine right here. Use it every day, every single day. Does a couple things. Loosens me up, gets me ready for my day, gets my joints and my back. I mean, it's just a full body exercise that gets me feeling well. And then I strength train, do stuff. And do I have a ways to go? Of course I do. Because no one's lining up to fuck me right now. So, but yeah, no, do that. Try to eat better. Do good things. Help people where you can. Twin, you help someone, a stranger that wrecked their vehicle and was in trouble, and you helped them. No hesitation, you did it. You didn't do it for clout. You did it because it's the right thing to do. That's why you do these things. It's one of those it's moments where you can be good and do good things and impact somebody. It doesn't always have to be something amazing like that. Sometimes, and this is real talk, offering that smile or hello to somebody that you don't know down the street, just walking in the grocery store. Hey, how you doing? That person may have been sitting there thinking, I'm going to go home and fucking start a pistol. They say, hey, that guy, the complete stranger said, hey, you doing okay? You having a good day? All right. So we're going to have a quick little chat about that. I think I've talked about this before. Someone stop me if I've talked about it. Have I, and Quack would know, because I may have talked about this before, about the person that when I was working at the hospital. Did I ever talk about that person at the hospital that I personally changed their life by just general conversation? It's nothing to be kind. You're right, Mama Bear. It's not. They say it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. It's just saying. But let me know if I've told that story about the person at the hospital that I just had a generalized statement to, and it definitely was an eye opener for me. Well, if one person hasn't heard, that's enough for me to tell it again. And for those of you that have heard it, it's still a good tale about kindness. So, I was working at this hospital. Those of you that don't know, military, police, security background. I was actually working at this hospital. It's a big hospital in Houston. Not a nationwide hospital, but big in Houston. Huge in Houston. Level 1 trauma center. And who's at hospitals? Let's think about that. Let's break that down for a second. Who's at hospitals? Patients, visitors of patients, okay? And I was in the area that we called the atrium, and because I like to see things, I like to observe and see what's going on. And this gentleman came out of the elevator. Hey, just some guy. Just some guy. He's wearing a t-shirt and sweats, Been to the hospital. You can just tell. Been to the hospital for a minute. And I made eye contact with him. And I said, hey, how's it going? You doing okay? And he stopped. This guy, probably in his 30s at the time. And he goes, I'm not doing okay. Now, my question was, hey, you doing okay? It's just one of those, because that's what we say, right? Hey, how's it going? You doing okay? And then it's just it's like a filler question, right? Fucking move on, right? and I posed this, and it's like, no, I'm not okay. And all of a sudden, gears switched. And I'm like, well, one, Andrew, you asked the most stupid fucking question of somebody in a hospital. You doing okay? Okay. And he's not. All right. He's not doing okay. So let's help this guy, because that's something I can do. I can impact somebody right now. And so it's a hospital. We've got a chapel, right? Got a chapel downstairs. I can take someone to the chapel and talk to them. But I'm also, I'm a realist. Like, not everyone wants like the religious aspect. I'm not knocking religion or anything, but sometimes people don't want to feel like fucking Jesus is watching them. They just want to talk. So we had this counseling room. I said, hey, guy, let's go. Went in this counseling room. It's quiet. I got on my radio. I was like, hey, I'm out of pocket. And so don't fucking call me or anything. And I'll let you know when I'm back on air. I need, hey, so-and-so, you're in charge. You got this, right? And so I sat there and talked to this guy. Told him my name. And the guy was in the children's portion of the hospital. And his kid was really sick. All right? No one wants a sick kid. It's what my fucking nightmares are filled of sick kids. Sidebar, when I was there at the hospital, putting kids in the morgue and stuff like that is terrible. All right? Can't imagine. My soul cried and hurt for that. So this guy's opening up to me. Kid's sick. He and his wife are there. They're staying at the Ronald McDonald House. Great organization. If you're going to donate any money to a hospital, do it to things like the Ronald McDonald House. Not telling you what to do, just saying legit. All right. They're fighting, husband and wife having problems because nobody's working. Everyone wants to be at the hospital with their kid that's sick, right? But work doesn't understand that. Trying to figure out bills, trying to pay for a home, rent, electricity, and a house that they're not in because they're at the hospital the whole time. I'll tell you, probably more couples break up over money than anything else. Not infidelity or anything, money. So, in some regard there. But I just sat there and I just listened for, I don't even remember how long it was. It doesn't matter. Let this guy talk. Let this guy cry. And it's, sometimes you gotta let it out. Sometimes it's easier with a stranger, right? To do that. And, I said, hey, I can't even imagine that. That hurts my soul thinking about someone's kid in a hospital. And I said, hey, I don't know you, but hey, what can I do? What can I do? And he just said, hey, just sitting here listening, that's helped. I really haven't had a chance to talk because I can't. He felt like he couldn't talk to his wife about him. And which I understand because they're both in the same scenario, right? It's their kid. And so you're offloading something to somebody that's going through the same shit. All right. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's just, it's fucking tough. Sometimes talking to someone that's not just, non-biased. So, I said, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, I was like, when you came down, where were you going? I was just going to go to the kitchen to get something to eat. And I was like, you know what? I go ahead. So first of all, the kitchen at this hospital was on point. Plus I was friends with the cooks, got all the hookups. So I had to lift weights more, so I'd keep myself thin when I was there. But I went to my connection and I said, hey, whatever he's getting, just put on my bill. I got it. And I said, whatever he wants, whatever his kid wants, whatever his wife wants, whatever. I don't care. I got this. And I told him, I was like, you tell this guy whatever the fuck you want, and he will make it. He will make it. Even if it's not on the menu, he'll make it because he's legit. We loaded this stuff up. We put it on a cart. That's enough food to feed an army for 3 people. Went upstairs to the children's floor, brought it in there, talked with them. Of course, the wife was kind of like, it was like awkward, right? Some weirdo coming in there, and I was like, hey, I'm just here, I'm just here to do a nice thing. Like, I'm not gonna stay and be weird. And so it was also close to the holidays. Come to find out, the young man that's in the hospital loved Legos, and so the team and I got together, and we purchased the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, and we gave that to him for Christmas. And those of you that don't know, Legos are already expensive, but some of those Star Wars Legos are pretty pricey. And so, little things you can do, and to to end that part on a positive note, his son got healthy and got out of there, and they got discharged. And on the day of discharge, a guy came and found me, and whole security team escorted them out. And it's a good day. It's a good day. So when you can do something good, you should. You should. I'll never forget that. Never forget that. Pilgrim, they are stupid expensive. I got 2 boys. They're expensive as shit. They're fun though. They build creativity. They make you smarter. So as expensive as they are, they're good. They keep you sharp. I still build Legos with my kids. We get them the fancier ones now, and they're gonna put the Craggle on them so they stay together. Name the movie Craggle. I'm sorry, twin. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's tough. I'm glad they're all okay. Many times sacrifice you make for others. It is. It's good to have a good soul. Things are again, and it's not. I'm not. I'm really not. I was just at the right place at the right time, and I like to think a lot of people would do that. I didn't tell that story. I don't tell those things to get recognition. I do it because it's the right thing to do. And I think everyone else did that, just like you, twin. When someone wrecked their car, and you're the only one there, and it's one of those, like, you just don't know what's going to happen. It's either you're going to do it or you're not. Man, Mama Bear, that's tough. That's you have moments to do things like that, and it's just Anthony, go enjoy those chili cheese fries. They sound delicious, bro. Enjoy that, buddy. So many, everyone on this chat right now is probably going through something. Everyone, something going on, and it's just what we do. We work through it. We do what we can. Yeah, I've been in. Sadly, I've been in several vehicle accidents that that have resulted in bad stuff, and I did what I could at the time. That's what you do. It's what you do. So, just let's go back to drinking. Jesus Christ, Andrew needs to stop being a sap. Fucking weirdo. I'm looking at myself there, not y'all. So that talk to text. Go eat, Anthony. If you're gonna be late, just don't be late for dinner. That's it. ton of surgeries, go through another. She's a fighter. Hell yeah, Mama Bear. Yeah. Hey, listen. So listen. If it's not raining from the balcony, it's Martin that upset because of Andrew's stories. No, I'm not trying to bum you all out. But take care, Anthony. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Start drinking. All right. You know what? I got just the thing. We were drinking Lead Slinger. We're going to step it up a notch. What do y'all say? Who's familiar with this? To the Mordew. Nah, Martin, you're not kidding. You're serious. It's okay. Randall, go grab another beer. To the Mordew. Kind of a higher end Irish whiskey. Very good. My wife and her oh, Glory, welcome, brother. Hold on here, don't go away. Hold on. Shit, hold on. There we go. Awesome. Sorry, bro. Trying to all right, Anthony, you come back if we're still on, buddy. Glory, thanks for joining. Martin, yes, I'm serious. I missed something. We got the good crew in here tonight. We were going from we're going from sad to happy. But I was talking about Tullamore whiskey, Irish whiskey, good stuff, staple that sits in my home office where I'm hanging right now. My wife talks about this stuff, and so. Suburban, it surprises me that you're a Scotch guy. Have you had monkey shoulder? If not, you should go try it. Suburban, you rolling out? Is that what he said? Shit, did I miss it? So, Tullamore, as my wife said, kind of more of one of those. This was a drink that they would have when we had someone depart. All right, so I don't want this to be sad. This cocktail right here is for those that have left us. All right? That's what this is. It's not to be sad, it's to be remembered. Okay? You didn't do anything, Martin. You're the man, bro. All right, so Pilgrim, so Jack, all right, this is smoother than Jack Daniels. It's good stuff. This is for everyone here. For those that have had friends and family that have left us sooner than we were ready for, because it's always sooner than we're ready for. Okay. For me, this is the ones that ones that we couldn't help. Okay. So, cheers. That's good. It's good stuff. God damn, 108 minutes, and about 100 of them have been sad. You're not white trash Pilgrim. Not at all. I am. I'm just fancy white trash. No, I like Jack Daniels. And so I think Randall's still on here. He made a solid point. We were camping one time about Johnny. You did talk about Johnny Walker Blue. I like Johnny Walker Black. But after you've had a couple cocktails, like blind taste test, I can tell something that has bite and that doesn't. All right, I have no my palate's not refined where if someone pours me some Tullamore or something that's similar to that, I wouldn't be able to tell which one's which. I'd probably be able to do that pretty good with beer. My wife wants me to do something where they do like You know, we were doing the beer roulette with one of my lives. She has this thing that we bought. It's like a soda or can dispenser. um, she wants to spray paint it black and then load it up with beers that I don't know. She's gonna load it up with canned beers, and then when we do the beer roulette, like I'll just grab one from that. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna grab it and we're gonna drink it. Hope to God it's not that cucumber lime. Adrian, you'd like it. Tullamore Dew's good. If you haven't had it, it's good. A little pricey, but it's good. It's good. I think I've asked this before. Old fashions are the best. I just started having those like 2 years ago. They're delicious. Those are trouble. All right. At this rate, I got a couple of care packages I need to send out. You know what's sad? Sadly, the postage is so damn expensive to send shit. God damn. Love the chats. Save it. Wait till I come down. Adrian, are you still down south right now? I think on one of Twins chats you'd gone to one of the southern states, not trying to bust anyone's OPSEC to a certain degree. So you're in Canada right now? Okay, I wouldn't. Didn't you go down southern U.S. recently? Shot of Southern Comfort or Fireball. So I'm not a fan of Southern Comfort. It's a little syrupy to me. I like Fireball, ice cold. It's pretty good. 40's great grandfather was known for making moonshine. Everyone always has talked about it. So. That's badass. Do you have the recipe? Oh, Glory? That'd be awesome. I've had a couple different moonshines. No comfort for you, Mark. It's not my thing either. A lot of people like SoCo and Coke. It's like, nah. So I don't really drink. I don't drink soda anymore. So would add to the corn moonshine, brown it, filter it. Oh, green apple. Oh, nice. That sounds pretty damn good. Yes, you do, Randall. You need a fire per still. I'll help you with that. We'll make some shit. Sake sucks. Shot of shot of whiskey and maple syrup. Oh no, I'll help you make some stuff. Randall, I will help you drink it too. So I'm not a fan of sake either. It tastes like dirty socks. 129 proof. Do the math on that. That's about 70%, 65%, something like that. That's why you chase it down with beer. It will sneak up on you though. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I haven't had any Japanese whiskey. I've heard good things about it. I just haven't had it. My neighbor had some, and then he didn't let me drink it. It's like, oh, it was like $200 a bottle. I was like, you drank it all by yourself, bro? Seriously? Come on, that's fucked up. It tastes like. Thank you. I was trying to be polite. It does taste like cough medicine. It's like cough syrup. It's syrupy. It's just syrupy. But no, I typically I drink my whiskey neat. Sometimes with an ice ball. Martin likes Jägermeister. Do you like Jaeger bombs? I haven't had them in a long time. That's about the only way I drink Jaeger, and that's been like decades since I've had that. Where's I going with the whiskey? Forgot. Moonshine, everything. I agree. So, that's what I was going to talk about. All right, real quick, another fun story. Japanese stuff tastes mild. Yeah, I believe it. Haven't heard Jaeger bomb in a minute. Yeah, where I'm dating myself there too. Do you like Sambuca, Krista? I like black licorice. In fact, we make a. Shit. Yeah, call me a liar here. There's a chicken dish my wife makes. Do you like Sambuca? Sambuca's kind of like black licorice. It's a spirit. It's an alcohol. Boilermakers. Jaegerbomb at Texas Rose, where women are ugly. Only you, Quack. Only you. Quack, are you playing? Are you participating in Filthy Fat Friday? I'm messing with you, bud. It's so never had it. Never. It's a spirit. It's clear. It tastes like black licorice. Some people like it. Some people, if you don't like black licorice, you would hate it. But it's all right. I haven't had Sapporo in a long time, Suburban. It is pretty good though, from what I remember. I was talking about moonshine. So back to Alabama. All right. Anybody? So I don't know if anybody in this chat's from Alabama right now. Jameson's good, Martin. You can't go wrong with Jameson. Where is Texas Rose, Quack? I've not heard of this. Adrian, so rum. I used to drink a lot of rum when I was back in the day. I can't eat. It's too sweet. I like it. It's just too sweet. It gives me a headache. But it's good. No such thing as God. This conversation's going sideways. Anyhow, stationed in. So I don't remember Texas Sugars. But I've also only lived here about 20 years, so it might have been before I was here. God, I love those beer goggles. They're dangerous. The living in Alabama, stationed there, hanging out with one of the guys on my boat, former Marine, and he hung out with a bunch of. He was first Desert Storm vet, and we got along pretty well. Got some shit going on in here. Strip bar in Pasadena grows my 1 hour. Of course it was in Pasadena. God, that's funny. Anyhow, these bikers, they were Vietnam vet bikers that I kind of got in with. Now I'm not a biker personally. I not a fan of motorcycles. But man, so he brought over a bunch of bikers over to my apartment one time, and we all became brothers. It was a good time. And so we went to this place in Mobile called the Moon Tower. And so my buddy Tony had a Jeep, and he's like, "Hey, Andrew, you want some moonshine?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna turn down some moonshine." So the he goes to the back of his Jeep and he grabs this container of washer fluid. Okay? Windshield washer fluid. It's all covered in oil, sitting in the back of his Jeep. He's like, here, take a swig. And I'm like, nah, man, no. He's like, no, seriously. He's like, just try it. I was like, it's in a bottle of washer fluid. And I'm like, this all seems bad, man. He's like, no. So he goes, let me explain. He goes, so we do this, and so we don't get busted for having moonshine. So I tried it. It was fucking terrible. It tastes like turpentine. Got you fucked up though. So that was it. Boring story. We're coming up on an hour and a half, which is 30 minutes past when I planned on ending. And though it's been a good time, it is 7:30, and I do need to think about throwing those steaks on the grill. So with that, let's do a little tip of the hat to all of you. I'm going to finish off this Tula Merdu. Good stuff. Oh, Anthony, you're back. We're just getting ready to roll. Yeah, it's 8:30 your time. We're going to end it here. Yep, Randall's getting ready to leave. Seriously, I want to thank all of y'all for coming on. Special thanks to Mama Bear and Twin for putting this out on Discord. I appreciate y'all coming on here. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to do a video this weekend. I hope you all be safe, stay dry. Randall and I in the same general area. We get to have a whole bunch of rain. So cheers to all of you. This has been fun. I appreciate y'all. In all seriousness, if you're ever in the Houston area, please hit me up. We'll get together, go have a drink and a beer or something like that. Anytime. Thank you all. Seriously. I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night and a better weekend. We'll see ya.